Well, look who's up.
You waited all week. Well, 2 days so far for the day they call Hump Day. Only to find it's not what you thought it was. It's just the middle of the week. What?
They're very dishonest people.
The least Triple M could do is have these guys broadcast from the back of a camel. Gus Worland.
Look at the confidence. Look at the stage presence.
Mark Geyer.
That guy knows how to party.
Matty Johns.
That's not in New South Wales.
Emma Friedman.
She's just bananas.
And Chris Page.
Quote, drunk as a skunk.
Brace yourself, Dougie.
Oh, God.
We're going over the hump together.
Oh, my God.
Welcome to Wednesday.
Oh, God.
This is the Triple M Grill Team.
Oh, my God.
Good morning and welcome. You're listening to the Triple M Grill Team. My name is Monty Duncombe, and today we are speaking about a rising topic, which is men's mental health, and also how can we rewrite the man code in today's society. And I am joined by my co-host Toby Bellew.
Hey guys.
Yeah, and in this radio segment, we will be speaking to many guests as well as taking a few calls from you guys on the way to work or at home. Alright, so now back to the topic. Men's mental health is a rising issue in today's society, as you all pretty much know. And as we are young males, we have always been taught to toughen up, suck it up, and eat a cup of concrete and just toughen up overall. And also, as we are breaking the man code by sharing our emotions, bottling our emotions can also lead to depression, which then could lead to suicide.
Talking about suicide, over the last decade, the rate of suicide with Australians has tripled between the age of 15 and 44. 6 of these every day will be men, and another 2 will be females. And it brings back to what you were talking about earlier with the Australian stereotype. Makes you ask yourself, what do you think it means to be a man? And I think if it's necessary to rewrite what it means to be a man within Australians' standards, then perhaps we should do that. Call us, give your thoughts on 133353.
Yeah, so just reiterating what Toby said, we're going to be answering your questions on what do you think it means to be a man. So don't forget to call us on the Triple M Grill Team, 133353. And now we'll take it to a break with the song Always by Bon Jovi. Yeah, you got to love the song Always by Bon Jovi. What a classic. We love playing them here in the studio. Now getting back on topic, we got a few calls on the line to share their opinion. And the first caller is James Carr from Greysense. So James, tell us your story.
Hi guys, great to be here. So a couple years ago I lost my cousin. He was a very good bloke, but he never showed his emotions and he never told us how he felt. So the silence ended up killing him in the end.
Yeah, I know, it's awful. I hate for that to happen, but were you and your family shocked when you heard that he ended his life?
Yeah, we were, because he was a great man. He had a good job. He had all his life basically set up. And he was a really good inspiration to a lot of people like me. And it was very sad and hard for us to get past that and why he committed suicide.
Yeah, now, what after you losing a relative, what do you think it means to be man?
I think it means to be man, like you're able to have like you're strong and you can do all those physical traits that a man usually does, but you also need to be able to show a side of vulnerability and show your emotions to other people.
Thank you, James. It's a really tough story to tell, but it's great that you have the guts to speak up about it. Thanks, James.
Thank you.
Yep. Yes, after listening to that story from James Carr, it was a sad story, but now we have another caller on the line who is an expert in the field of mental health, which is Christian Tanner. How you going, Christian?
Good, thanks. How are you?
Yeah, not too bad. You're here today. You are calling to tell us about some statistics I hear.
Yeah, that's right. So I'm just here to talk about the suicide rates in Australia. So statistics show that 6 Australian men kill themselves every day, as well as 2 Australian women, and that's a total of 8 Australians committing suicide every day.
Yeah, it's horrific, but that's not all, is it?
No, it's not. There are on average 1,700 calls to a suicide helpline every day, and 170 construction workers were killed last year, but the crazy thing is only 23 were work-related accidents.
Oh, once again, just highlighting it's everywhere. No matter where you are, there are suicides. You might not see them on the outside, but there's always something going on in their home life.
And there are contributing factors to suicide rates as well. I mean, the recent HSC that's going on, 14 teenagers have committed suicide from the area of the Northern Beaches to Manly due to the stress. and dentists have the highest suicide rate for white-collar workers, which is insane.
Yeah, that is insane. Thanks for your time, Christian. We'd love to have you on just to let people know about suicide rates in Australia. And now we'll move on to another song. So yeah, thanks. DC, you gotta love their song Thunderstruck, one of my personal favourites. And so me and Toby over break were speaking about school initiatives rather than letting our words end like that, and maybe taking it into action.
Yeah, so we had some callers that recommended perhaps a wristband that suggests you're able to talk to people about problems you're going through if you're wearing it, and also a hashtag and maybe a social media chain that connects everyone socially as well as mentally, maybe even hashtag boys be men.
Yeah, that's wonderful school initiatives. Hopefully their schools can get along with it. And Toby and I were just thinking, if we had a school, our school initiative would be Share a Donut Day. So it's will be a part of a school initiative to help with the promotion for the need to place greater awareness of male mental health. So what this sort of means is like the hole in the middle of the donut represents opening up to people. So if you see someone with a donut, you'll be able to start conversations, break the ice almost, and just speak about any issues that are coming up. So
yeah, we were planning on having this day on Are You OK Day, and by synchronizing these 2 dates, we'd A, raise greater awareness of these mental health issues, and B, hopefully we'd get people talking, and by doing this we hopefully could lower the suicide rate in Australian men.
Yes, all money raised in the Share a Donut Day will go towards Gotcha for Life Foundation, which is founded by myself, Gus Wallen. So I would appreciate you donating money, and all the schools out there just make these initiatives happen.
That's what we have time for now. We'd like to thank you for tuning in, and hope we've made your trip to work this morning enjoyable. Follow us on Facebook and Twitter at Triple M Sydney, and if you need help's available. It's always available. Specifically, the suicide helpline on 13 11 14.
And as well as, I'd like to thank the callers for calling in and giving us ideas on many school initiatives. And I would also like to thank my co-host, Terry Billy, for being here with me all the time, 24/7 on the Triple M Grill team. So I'd like to thank you for listening to the Triple M Grill team. And now we're going to the sports update with Emma Freeman after Live and Let Die by Guns N' Roses.